guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone is having a phenomenal day today. So today I'm excited because it is the 1st of February, which means we are doing my monthly favorites of January. So excited. I feel like that's going to be like the standards. I'm going to do like my favorites on like the 1st of the following month. So let's get right into it. So normally I start in like a square skincare world before I start into like my makeup stuff, but I figured I'd switch it up. So first we're going to talk about my makeup faves, and then at the very end we'll talk about my fails of all that jazz. So the first thing I have been loving, which I actually used a full tube of, this is I believe the full size. I've been using so many of the travel sizes that I don't even know, but I've used W Poor Professionals, loved him this month. Actually I'm throwing to my empties. I am head over heels in love with the Too Faced Peach. I loved him so much I threw him on the floor. But the Sweet Peach, Creamy Peach Oil Lip Glosses, even though they're not feeling like a lip gloss, I have been in love with them. I'm currently wearing the Tickle Me Peach. I love him. He's really, really pretty. I've been loving those. And then I've also been loving the Sweet Peach palette. I'm so sad it took me a whole year to use up my Sweet Peach palette, but he's absolutely gorgeous. And I've created so many looks with him. He's just, oh, if you haven't gotten a hold of this palette, you should. It's amazing. The other palette I've been using this month, surprisingly I've only used 2 palettes the whole month. I think it's because I was playing with Peach so much this month. But I did also use the Tartelette Tease. It's just this cute little mini palette. I love him. I absolutely love the shade BFF, and then I've been loving the shade Crush. Those are pretty much the only 2 shades I've been using on this palette, but he's really, really pretty. He's cute if you want to create like a simple like daytime look and just toss this in your bag. He's really cute. And that is it for my makeup loves this month, and moving into my skincare stuff. Actually, this one's technically skincare plus makeup, but this is from Benefit. This is their Ultra Radiance Facial Rehydrating Mist. I love him. He really sets your makeup out, and if you have like a powdery kind of look, it really helps settle that out. I've also been loving the Fresh Sea Berry Moisturizing Face Oil. If you use just a tiny bit, I don't like overusing it. I only use like a couple drops on my entire face, but I've been loving that. It's really nice and hydrating. And then in lotion and cream news, I think this has been in a favorites video before, but this is the Ultra Repair Lotion. He's just super hydrating and nourishing. I love using him also on my face because it's just nice and light. And then I've been loving for my hands just because we've been getting some weird, like, not normal cold, because again, I live in a state that's like right next to like the sun. But this is the Ultra Repair Cream from First Aid Beauty, and I love, love, love this stuff. And I have a million of these little tiny bottles because I've gotten them in like different like of the Sephora favorites. I've gotten them in an Ipsy bag, lots of stuff. Everyone's loving First Aid Beauty. And in mass, because you guys know how much I love my mass. So I do not know how Tony Moly sells these throughout the year, but this was like a Christmas set, and they're all like, say, like my shade, but they feel different. I don't know, maybe I need to try them like back to back to see if they really feel different, but I love them. They're so soothing and hydrating. They're my faves. They're amazing. Also been loving the Origins Drink It Up Overnight mask. This literally smells like a pina colada. It is so nice and hydrating. A little goes a long way. I love him. And then I also fell in love with this. I've had this literally little sample for a while. This is the Honey Potion from Pharmacy. It is really warming on the skin, but I loved it. It was just like so nice and hydrating, like my face feeling so refreshed. I loved him. He was fabulous. And then moving on to my lovely hair stuff, because I love my hair. So I've been using, this month I've been using a lot of the It's a 10, the Miracle Leave-In product. And then I am still head over heels in love with JC Marin's 100% Pure Argan Oil, except I've been starting to use it in my hair wet instead of dry, and it works so much better that way. Just a few little drops into your hands, rub it straight into your hair, and it is so hydrating. I love that stuff. Helps with my split ends. And then I don't think I've ever, no, I might have put a perfume. I swear I probably have put my Walk On Air from Kate Spade. But the perfume I've been grabbing a lot this month was the Marc Jacobs Daisy perfume. This is the like extra, like this is the Daisy Oh So Fresh, not to be confused with regular Daisy. But I've been loving it. It is so like, it's just nice and fresh and floral, and just, oh, I love it. It's nice. It's nice and soft scent. And then in not so faves, so my fails this month that I have tried, so I have 2 mascaras. So one, I have the NARS mascara, and it has a really pretty wand. I just don't care for its formula because it dries out so quickly, and then because it does dry quickly as you're applying it, and I love putting on extra coats, and as you're getting further into the coats, the mascara starts to actually flake off and fall into your cheekbones. It is not cute, did not like, hashtag do not recommend, evers. The other mascara I tried, which I had a breakthrough moment with him today, so I don't really know if he failed or I did not fail, but his normalness would fail. But this is the Juleps Length Matters Buildable Lengthening Mascara. It's brush is very, very similar. If you guys saw my video I did on the Yves Saint Laurent, or YSL as most people call it, mascara. That is my hands down favorite mascara. Don't know why I didn't put it in my monthly favorites this month. I just realized I didn't even grab that. That's beautiful. But the gel brush is very, you guys probably can't see that, but it's very, very similar, the wand, to the YSL one. But the formula is nowhere near. It is really thin. It is really liquidy. As I was using it, I would go to blink, and literally because of the length of my lovely lashes, it would touch down onto my under eye, and I'd have that lovely mascara all over my cheekbones. It is not cute. But I did, for some reason, I left my makeup bag in my vehicular, and when I went to go grab it out to do my makeup today, this mascara was colder, and it actually went on very similar to the YSL mascara, so I kind of love that. But at the same point of, I'm not going to keep him in my refrigerator. Someone come into my house and like, do you know you have like mascara in your refrigerator? I'm like, I know, I like him better that way, like leave me alone, what is, like, get out of my life. So that's that. And then I also have been trying this Maybelline New York. This is their Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer with goji berries, and I don't know what that other word is. That's a long name. Why can't you just shorten your name? So this one is the concealer that you have to like crank, and then it like comes to this little thing. I don't particularly like the sponge. I really wish it just had like a different applique. I don't really know how I feel about the formula. I feel like sometimes I overuse and I underuse it because you have no idea how much product has been pumped into here, but I've been smoothing out with my beauty blender, so I don't know. I just don't think he's doing enough for like my under eye. I'm just like not that impressed with him. And then, so the next two products I kind of love and I kind of hate at the same time, so I'm not going to hate on my beauty blender, but I did put a beauty blender in my fails, mostly just because I've never tried the pink one. The only beauty blenders I've ever tried have been the Black Pro one, and every time I go to clean it, I clean with my Philosophy cleanser, which I know I've put in on monthly favorites before. I love that stuff. It's fabulous to clean your makeup brushes and your beauty blenders as well as your face, but literally I can massage it into my beauty blender and it comes completely clean. But the pink one stained, like, I don't know how well you guys can see that. It's got a little red stain on there from I don't know what. It must have touched like my lipstick or something, but it won't even fully give out my foundation, which I'm like, that's weird because the black one looks pristine and brand new every time I wash him. But there's that. He still works the same. He works the same as any other beauty blender. Any other beauty blender. I've used the little micro green ones in my black one, but yeah, I found the color ones stain. I don't like it. The next thing that I kind of love but kind of hate, he kind of fails, is the Papa Do Peach from Too Faced Sweet Peach line. He looks very, very pretty. I love the look of him on my cheekbones. What I don't love is the amount of product that I have to get onto the brush to get it onto my face. I feel like I'm just using a ton of blush. Like, I typically use Tarte blushes, and literally I go like 2 tiny little swirls in my blush, and that is like full on blush on my cheekbones. But this, I'm like digging into like the pack, and I'm like trying to pack it on my face, and I'm like, oh, you're really pretty, but like, are you worth like the amount of effort I'm going to put on? I don't know, but he does smell amazing. And that is it for my monthly favorites and my monthly fails. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll put a link to all my social medias down below. Stay foxy, guys.